classifies as too much information? Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zach, and in this video I'm going to be doing the TMI tag. I have a list of 50 questions here that might be classified as TMI, just because there's so many of them, but a lot of them are just general questions or favorite questions, so I'm really not sure how that classifies as too much information. What are you wearing? I am wearing my cross necklace, my medical necklace, my UK white shirt, and, not sure if I can do this, but I'm going to give it a shot, my gray gym pants. Gym sweatpants. I call them dance pants because I got them when I was in dance class, and they're just puffy and really cool, and I like wearing them on days off because I can just lounge around and be comfortable. Ever been in love? Yes, I have been in love. What I felt is a few times. Whether or not that was actual love or not, I don't know, but none of them worked out, obviously because I'm single now, and I'm okay with that, because that just means the right girl hasn't come along. Ever had a terrible breakup? Yes, I have had a couple of those. They were not pretty. I did not like going through them. I think I came out of there fairly unscathed. How tall are you? I am roughly 5'7", 5'8". I'm hovering like just below the 6-foot line, so I'm decently tall. How much do you weigh? I haven't weighed myself in a little bit, but the last time I did, I think I was ballparking around 100 pounds, which is not the best for someone of my age, but I have a crazy fast metabolism, and it's really hard for me to gain any sort of weight, so I hope now I might be somewhere around like 115, and I'd be okay with that, but I have to actually weigh myself, and I don't like looking at the scale because it's always way too low for my liking. Any tattoos? No tattoos. I've thought about tattoos a few times, but really, if I'm gonna get a tattoo, it has to mean something to me, and the only things that I can think of are not gonna be, like, still relevant. Well, they might still be relevant in my mind when I'm older, but I think it's just gonna look weird. Like, a while ago, I was just entertaining the thought if I got a Triforce tattoo on the back of my hand, like Link actually has in the game, but A, that's a problem, because one is not allowed to show tattoos at work, and B, that's a problem, because when I'm like 75, I'm going to be looking at it thinking, why the heck did I get that? What does it mean again? And it's not going to be good, so that's the reason I don't have tattoos. Any piercings? No piercings. Piercings have never interested me. Not on myself, anyway. OTP? I literally just Googled this before I turned the camera on. OTP means one-time password, and since they're asking it as a question, I'm guessing they're saying, can you give us your OTP? And to that I say, no. No, you cannot, because I have a lot of those, and I'm not gonna give you any of them. Sorry. Favorite show? I have 2 shows tied for #1 in my mind, and it's between Once Upon a Time and Doctor Who. One of them is chock full of fairy tales and magic and fantasy. The other is sci-fi fantasy with the Daleks and the Doctor and Jen Louise Taylor and now Peter Capaldi, before David Tennant, like, go Tennant, 10th Doctor all the way, Rose Tyler. So I'm gonna have to give it to Once Upon a Time. I love the fantasy aspect a little bit more, but Doctor Who is in a very close second. Something you miss? The one thing I think I miss probably the most is the vacations that I used to take to Newfoundland with my family. My dad's side of the family is over on the Rock, and we used to go over there a lot. So now that I'm not able to do that so much, I kind of miss it. Favorite song recently? My favorite song has been I Feel Alive by We the Kings. It's an awesome song that starts out with a nice low tone and then gradually builds up and then it just explodes. And when the music's bumping, you're jumping. It's a great song, it has a great message behind it, and it's fantastic. How old are you? I am 22 years old, going to be 23 on December 29th, so keep that in mind or mark it on your calendar if you want to wish me a happy birthday, and I will appreciate it. Zodiac sign? I was born in 1991, so my zodiac sign is the sheep. I was almost born in 1992, year of the monkey, which would have made much more sense for my personality, but I came early, so I got the sheep instead of the primate. I just said primate. Hopefully no one will pick up on that. Quality you look for in a partner. Sense of humor. Honestly, I love to joke around, and if the person I'm with isn't able to do that, we're not going to go very far. I don't normally have an issue finding people with a sense of humor in my life, so I think I'm going to be okay when the right girl comes along. Favorite quote. The one that I love to have in the back of my brain, or just circulating through, is growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional. Basically, it's saying just because you're getting older, you don't have to stop having fun. And I walk that out on a daily basis, so it fits for me. Favorite actor? Daniel Radcliffe. Not just for the Harry Potter movies, although that's a big part of it, because that's really the main thing I've seen him in, but I'm also going to check him out in The F Word, and I'm really looking forward to that. He seems like such a genuine guy, and to see him take on a different kind of role that doesn't have fantasy or magic involved, I think that's going to be really neat. Favorite color? Blue. Loud music or soft? This varies for me because when I'm in a good mood and I'm really upbeat and just energetic, I want loud music. And then other times when I'm exhausted and I just want to wind down, I pick soft music. But for the majority of the time, it is loud music. Where do you go when you're sad? Either in my bedroom or just around town biking. It really lets me wind down and get my thoughts together so that I can either get out of the funk that I'm in or just forget about the funk that I'm in. How long does it take you to shower? For me, it's between 7 and 10 minutes. I don't take very long. I'm in, I wash, I'm out, I dry. It's really a quick process for me. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? From the time that I get up in the mornings, get my shower, get breakfast, and actually get dressed, it's about 25 minutes, give or take a few. Ever been in a physical fight? I have never been in a physical fight whatsoever in my life, and I'd really like to keep it that way. I do not like physical confrontation, so I will avoid it as much as I can. Verbal confrontation, I've gotten into that a fair share in my lifetime. Not exactly a fan of it, but I'm getting used to it because in the field that I'm going in, I'm probably going to run into a little bit of confrontation from time to time. Turn on, a great smile, a fun personality, and just overall positivity. That's a turn on for me. Turn off. Conversely, for me, negativity and also smoking. Seriously, it's one of the grossest things that I can think of. To put nicotine in your mouth is just, even thinking about it is just making me cringe. I don't like it. I've never done it. I will never do it. And I'd really like it for the person that I'm with to not do it too. The reason I joined YouTube, I started watching The Screen Team, thought it looked like a lot of fun, wanted to try it, turned on a camera, made a video, uploaded it, and honestly, I had a really good time. Fears: being alone. I'm a very interpersonal individual, and I like to be around people. So if I wasn't going to be around people for like the rest of my life, that would really terrify me. Last thing that made you cry. I'm gonna say an injured animal, like a puppy or a kitten, because I see that and the waterworks, they just start coming. Because I love animals, especially little cute ones. So when I see one that's injured, I get really emotional. Last time you said you loved someone? I'm gonna say last week sometime when I was hanging out with Carin and she dropped me off at my house. We always say I love you back and forth, so every time I go to leave the car I say love you, Carin, and she says love you, Zach. So that's the last time someone told me they loved me in some form or another. Meaning behind your YouTube name. I know I've answered this question a couple of times, but if you yourself have not heard it yet, my YouTube name, Zach Attack, was one of my nicknames in high school, and I thought that it gives me a little bit of personality or a little bit of flair, and that's what I wanted to bring to the channel, so that's why I chose it. Last book you read. That would be 30 Days to a Better YouTube Channel by Tim Schmoyer. He goes through a step-by-step process. Here's here's a lesson on a topic, analyze it, then here are some practical ways you can use it, and a challenge. It's a really good book to help you further your YouTube channel career. I've learned so many things already starting it, and I only got to day 18 or something, and then stopped because work got busy or something happened. But that's the last book I read, and I am so glad that I did. My YouTube channel has gotten much better, in my opinion, and I know that if I finish the book, maybe it'll get even better then. The book you're currently reading. I am not currently reading a book at this second in time, but later on today I'm going to sign up for audible.com using one of the promo codes of one of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, because nearly, I want to say 7 of them are sponsored by Audible, and if you use their link, like audible.com/Katie, for example. Katie Wilson's sponsored by Audible, so if you use that code, you can get 1 free book for a month. It's a great service, there are tons of books to choose from, and I am really excited to get back to the Game of Thrones series. Right now, I've only listened to the first book, and I have 3 more to go before I'm caught up and ready for the 5th season, starting in May, I think. So I'm going to get some codes, I'm going to listen to those books, and I'm going to be on point for Game of Thrones. Last show you watched. Game of Thrones, Season 4. I found it on demand, and luckily we are able to get that station, so I am just plowing through the 4th season, and then I'm going to go and read the books, so I will be ready for the 5th season. And also, I learned that my family has HBO, so I can keep up to date on Game of Thrones as new episodes come out. It's going to be fantastic. Last person you talked to? That would be my mother. I was upstairs getting lunch, and we were just having normal kitchen chit-chat. I was also talking to my dad, but I think in chronological order, I talked to her last, so there you go. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. That would be Carin. She is my best friend. I love her to pieces, and it's just one of those friendships that you're always there for the other person, and I would not give it up for anything. Favorite food? Hamburgers. More specifically, cheeseburgers with bacon on it and maybe a little bit of lettuce with mustard, ketchup, and barbecue sauce. It is delicious. That's most of the time what I get when I'm working at the restaurant, and it's filling, so tasty. Place you want to visit? California. I have wanted to go out west for multiple years, and I've never been able to, but this upcoming summer, I am gunning, and I am making it my goal to go to California for VidCon 2015. A lot of people who vlog go out there, so it's basically like the big YouTube family is coming together, and everyone understands your interest and your passion for making videos. And a lot of people that I've talked to personally, they go there, and they always have such great coverage and a lot of fun, so I definitely want to get out there this summer. Coming up. Like next year, but the summer then, so like next summer. Yeah, that's what you're trying to say, Zach. Next summer, not... yeah, okay, that's that answer. Moving on. Last place you were. Shepherd's Heart Prayer Center. Do you have a crush? I guess you could call it a crush if you really want to, if you want to go with, like, low terms, but since that's what the question's asking, that's what we'll go with. I do have a crush. I will not tell you on who. I'm going to leave you guessing, so have fun. Last time you kissed someone. The last time I kissed someone was probably a few months ago, I want to say. One of my friends was having a downtime, and I thought it was a good idea to comfort her, and then I just kind of kissed her on the forehead. So it was, I mean, I qualified that as a legitimate kiss. Last time you were insulted. You know what? I can't think of a time. I mean, I'm sure people would insult me in light humor, but those are just friends, and I don't really see those as insults. I just see them as jokes. So I don't remember the last time that I was insulted. Favorite flavor of sweet? Chocolate. Just anything chocolate is fantastic. Some people like sour stuff, some people like cotton candy or rockets. Me, I'm a chocolate guy. You put chocolate in front of me, 9 out of 10 times I will eat it. Unless it's like chocolate covered cockroaches or something. I don't know why anyone would make those, but chocolate for me is addictive, and I love it. What instruments do you play? I play 0 instruments. I tried a while back when I was in middle school, and it just doesn't work out for me. I am not musically inclined, which is probably part of the reason why I'm going to have a really hard time figuring out GarageBand for music for my channel, but it doesn't mix with me. I'm not that good at, I mean, I can hear things and kind of have an opinion if it's good or not, but other than that, I got nothing. Favorite piece of jewelry? Right here. My cross. Symbolizes my faith in Jesus, looks pretty cool, and it's always with me. Last sport you played? Last one I probably played was basketball in the park or something, but other than that, not much of a sports guy. Last song you sang? Last song I probably sang to was Lindsey Sterling's cover of Game of Thrones, which has 0 lyrical singing in it. I was just kind of like bumping along with the chords, like bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum 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 bum, and so on and so forth. It's not exactly singing, but that's what I classify to singing as an instrumental song. Favorite chat-up line? Basically, the chat-up line I use is, "Hi, I'm Zach, how's it going?" Or, "Hi, I'm Zach, how are you?" And it's a good, simple question to start things off, and it's not creepy, so that's what I go with. Have you ever used it? All the time. I go to a girl, I say, "Hi, I'm Zach, how are you?" Or, "Hi, I'm Zach, what's up?" It's simple, it's not creepy, and it just shows the girl that I care about how she's feeling, or I want to know what she's doing. Last time you hung out with anyone. The last time I remember hanging out with anyone was on August 25th with Carin and Alanna and Ian and Natalie and Nathan when we went to Cineplex Theater to see the Doctor Who Season 8 premiere. It was a great night, and luckily I was even able to vlog there and nobody minded. If you want to check that out, I'll put that in a little box up here, or you can check down in the description. I'll also have the link down there. Who should answer these questions next? I'm not going to tag anyone specific, I'm just going to put it out to all of you. If you would like to answer these questions for the TMI tag, I will leave everything in the description below, so you can go check that out, write them out yourself, and answer all 50. And then send me your videos on Twitter at ZXK77 so that I can see them and hear what your answers are. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to punch the like button if you enjoyed it, share it around with your friends, hit that little subscribe button up there to be notified of all my latest videos, and comment below so we can chat. You can find me at ZachAttack on Facebook and Google+, as well as ZXK77 on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to check out my previous video in the series, you can click over that way. All of these links will be in the description below. It's been great talking to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Live to be different and be who you were born to be.